Hello and welcome to my top 10 list of my most favourite Nintendo games of all time. Of course my list is going to be different to yours and many others. So please feel free to tell me your top 10 choices down in the comments below. With that intro now out of the way, let's get into this top 10. To some people, nothing can ever beat this classic game, but to me, 9 other games are much more superior to this. It revolutionized what a game can be. Before, it was all about jamming buttons and seeing who was the best at it. Then Wii Sports came along and made everybody get physical by swinging a remote control, which would then allow the player's character on TV to swing a golf club, punch something or someone, swing a baseball bat, swing a tennis racket and throw a bowling ball. Although I enjoyed Wii Sports Resort and Wii Sports Club, I feel like Wii Sports had much more content in it, and its historical values and almost record-breaking sales speak for themselves. The reason why this game is so low on the list is because they had too many games. They should have just made Wii Golf, instead of focusing their attention on 4 other sports. Oh well. At number 9, fittingly enough, on this list is Mario Party 9. All previous Mario Party games have got nothing on this gemstone of a soon-to-be historical classic. I found myself so happy with the way car mechanics spiced up the gameplay. Going around a course individually got really boring and repetitive too, and so travelling together in a vehicle is a welcomed change. The minigames are also superb. The use of motion controls for almost every minigame makes things much more interesting rather than just pressing buttons. The number 8 spot goes to Super Mario 64 DS. I was never really a fan of the original game of this back in the Nintendo 64 days, purely over my hatred of a joystick to control a character in a 3D space. It just made no sense to me. But Super Mario 64 DS had none of these problems, as it fully utilizes the fantastic, magnificently engineered D-pad. D-pads are so fantastic to use in a 3D sandbox open world adventure. It's not even a joke. Or is it? Number 7 on this list goes to the Mii Channel on the Wii. Yes, I know it's not a game, but I certainly treated it like one. It was so fun to create your own characters and customize them by changing what color clothing they wore. I used to spend hours on this game, pretending to listen in to what the Miis were saying to each other. It was such a great game, and I was really disappointed when the Wii U's version, in which Miis are no longer available to walk about a plaza, but instead they are locked in place on a shelf, as if they are trophies or something. This is a violation of Mii's human rights, and I am most willing to buy them a lawyer so they can sue Nintendo for such a crime. Number 6 has to go to Wii Zombiu. I am not really a fan of the zombie genre, as you can probably tell from my sometimes funny interpretations of the show in the hit YouTube Pink series, The Walking Liam. The game really utilizes the gamepad, and it's excellent to experience a world like no other, going back and forth between the TV and the gamepad. I just really wish there was a Wii Zombiu too, in perhaps other cities and other locations. That would have been pretty cool. Number 5 belongs to Superman 64. It was so fun to play this game. My favourite activity was flying through the rings. I never got bored of this challenge because the courses never were the same. The penalty of making a simple mistake on this game allows this to become an instant hit for hardcore gamers. Number 4 goes to No Man's Sky. There is just so much to do and explore. You could play this game forever and still not walk around every planet there is in this game. The only drawback I have to say about this game is that they never announced a sequel to the game, No Woman's Sky. I was certain they were going to make this version, considering the Doctor in Doctor Who is now going to be a woman. Number 3 goes to Shrek 2, the video game, on the Nintendo GameCube. It's got Shrek in it. Enough said. And at number 2, Miiverse! Just like the Mii Channel, some may not really call this a game. Well, I certainly do. It is so fun to communicate with other Wii U owners about Wii U games that you've just been playing. The social media platform is so much better than Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and even Snapchat combined. I find it much more satisfying to give a comment a yeah than a simple like or retweet. I just think that it's such a shame they didn't introduce Switchverse for the Nintendo Switch, as I believe that could have been number 1 on my list. And now, my most favourite Nintendo game of all time is...
1, 2, switch!
What else could be better than 1, 2, switch? I'd rather watch paint dry than play Super Mario Odyssey. This game got gamers excited all across the globe in hype that was this glorious game. The Nintendo Wii had Wii Sports, which only had 5 games. The Wii U had Nintendo Land, which had 12 mini games. But 1, 2 Switch has a mind-blowing 28 different games. 28! That's more than Wii Sports and Nintendo Land combined. I love every single game there is on this, and the fact that it can be portable instantly made me want to put this at number 1. Yes, all the previous 9 games are fantastic, but 1, 2 Switch tops them all. If there was an issue with this game, it is that I wish it was a full play experience called 1, 2, 3, 4 Switch, but I can safely assure you Nintendo are working away at this upcoming sequel as I speak. Anyway, that has been this top 10. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.